scars. He knows the pace, he knows the fight, keeps it steady through the night. When the pack gets wild and loud, he stays sharp, he stands proud. Green flag, hold your line. One mistake, one stolen time. Pressure climbs, the field comes near. You can taste the trophy here.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Racers Elite Gen 4 Cup Series, back for Season 2. Obviously, here Pocono Raceway, Long Pond, Pennsylvania. The Poconos. But 2.5 mile. Okay, I understand iRacing does ovals, but I am arguing the oval configuration here. Somebody skewed this thing. We are at a triangle with it's a really odd-shaped track for an oval. But anyway, Pocono Raceway going to bring it to you tonight. Awesome racing action. 55 mile an hour pit road speed limit. Just something to put into the cards here tonight as far as that goes. So look at the weather. Partly cloudy conditions this evening. Air temperature 67 degrees. Track temperature is 92 degrees. A little bit warmer, so this has jumped to 93 as the drivers. This sun is beating down on this facility and is causing some heat here on the surface. Wind is 3 mile an hour, gusting to the east-southeast, and the surface obviously dry. iRacing has rain in it. Not going to be a factor here unless we run into a very big glitch in the middle of the race. But bringing you guys all the action tonight as far as I'm concerned. Ron Piles on the production side pushing the buttons and making things happen, and Russ Martin Jr. on the call telling us what's going on out there as he's working on some stuff behind the scenes at the moment. So we'll continue working through this, and we will have a fantastic race here. And of course, first and foremost, Andrew Teft on top of the leaderboard in final practice right now. And with that being said, he is going to be trying to defend his title for the second season with the Gen 4 Cup cars. Last season was a blast. Came all the way down to the wire. Some points there, but it's like a 30-point gap. So if we'd had the right amount of cars, it could have been tight, but he was able to gap that out there and work with that pretty well. Some rules of the event here. We are fixed setup racing here with the Racers Elite Gen 4 Cup Series. We have 4 additional tire sets available, 1 fast repair, 3 Green-White-Checkers, and these cars not packing 100% fuel. 25% fuel load lighter at 75%, so that's going to add some pit stops into this event and make it a strategic race, provided we don't end up with a race full of events in the middle with slowed down racing and maybe some aggravated drivers.
Yeah, dude, this track can definitely cause that.
In more than one way.
Yeah, as I say, I've been seeing some of that kind of stuff during practice here. Some guys getting frustrated and getting a little bent out of shape, and yeah, it could make for some exciting events here tonight.
Yeah, also cameras provided by Whiplash Sim Cams as well. Don't want to leave them out. They make this a lot better to work with, and we could do it without them, but we wouldn't want to. So we got some, I'd say the usual crowd in the house, maybe an extra name or two. Good to see a couple names returning. This season we've got here on opening night, Andrew Teft, Brandon Puppenbarger, Christopher Pindale, Truth Hope, Cody Benelli, Troy Thomas, Nitrous Cowboy, Kinsley Smith, Kirby Wainscott, Timothy Eisburn, Dennis Kane, Barry Nelson, John Stidham, Terry Fennell, Dylan Sager, Curtis Ecker, Aaron Marquis, Josh Norton Jr. all back this season with the addition of Tony Lane in the 76 Chevrolet. So it'll be interesting to see these drivers get situated here and how it plays out.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the roster that we got here tonight, I mean, it's pretty much all returning Racers Elite regulars except for the addition of Tony Lane. I mean, he's a newcomer here to the Racers Elite series, so we'll see how he's able to fare out here against the regulars.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. Truth Hope, fresh off a win last night in the late model stock series at the Iowa Speedway, so a nice hop across the states there to get to Pocono for today's action.
I heard. I mean, it must be Truth really went really quick to get here, because I mean the decals on his car are just blown all to one side over here, and looks like he's having just a little bit of case of the old Eisburns out there tonight.
Oh no, they are a little shifty.
He tried just about everything he could to get him straightened out here. Not sure how it looks on your end. Actually, it looks pretty good on your end. I've refreshed my.
Well, yeah, I thought it looked a little shaping there. Oh, it's definitely going to be a straight now. Nice save.
I would say I have. Yeah, I think he's good on your end actually, because I've refreshed my stuff a few times, and his paint scheme is still skewed on my end.
That's
I know he jumped out of the session a few times because of it, trying to get it fixed. But on your end, it looks good. So I guess I can't pick on him as much as what I was hoping I could. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let him know right now, really quick, and put his mind at ease. I'll be right back.
You right ahead. You'll be waiting on him. As you saw, there's the Pocono restart zone. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Thursday evening as practice comes to a close here, and we will go into our qualifying session here. We'll get these up here for y'all to see. Qualifying up here, Gym 4 Cup Series Season 2.
All right, Truth feels a lot better now that he knows his paint scheme's looking good and slick.
Yeah, we're going to highlight that for him right now because he is on his way out to qualify. So we'll just, there you go. Let me get a good look at it. The first driver post the lap time probably going to be, I'd say it was going to be Dylan Sager, but he is not going to be the first one to post time. Right there coming around his out lap. He is on maybe Barry Nelson's 96 machine. Looks like he'll be the first one to post a lap time as he hit sector 2 the first time around. So there's sector 1. Maybe not. Brandon Puffenbarger, top of the board, 53.682. We'll look for the next driver. Oh, that was Dennis Kane, my apologies. Dennis Kane, 53.682. Saw Brandon's name highlighted. He must have crossed the line about the same time. That's what it looks like. Barry Nelson, 53.980, second quick for the 96 on his first lap. Truth Oak, 53.887, second quick. And Kirby Wayne's got 54.071, fourth quick on the board. 54.397 for Curtis Ecker. It's fifth quick. Barry Nelson going to post his first lap time, provided he didn't touch the wall by any means. It looks like he may have done so. Tony Lane, 54.368, 7th quick. Dylan Sager, 53.865, 3rd quick for the number 3. Timothy Eisman on your screen now. Oh, I take that back. That is not Cody Benelli. The jump ship to another driver. Timothy Eisman 54.110. Lap 2 for Trent Hope was faster, 53.741. Well, look at that. Kinsley Smith 53.742. What a lap there. The driver. Him and Trent Hope by .001 separation is Terry Fennell. 54.653, 11th on the board.
Unfortunately, there for Cody, his second lap not going to count because he smacked the crap out of the wall right there. So,
unfortunately, that happens sometimes. Terry Fennell post lap time 54.045. His second lap, that was faster. He is 7th quick on the leaderboard.
yeah, Terry was one of the ones that was struggling a little bit there in practice and was getting a little bit lively with some frustrations. But I think towards the end of practice, he got it figured out just a little bit more. So hopefully he can hang on to that thing tonight and bring it home in one piece and in a decent finish.
Yeah, most definitely. Andrew Tuck going to go 53.746 to 5th place on his lap there. Lap number 1, so we'll see if lap number 2 is good for the 90. I think he's going to cut that out on lap 1. Christopher Pindell leaving pit road. Aaron Marquis first lap 53.933. Josh Norton Jr. 54.847. His first lap. Really good
Ryan
time.
Puffelbarger jumping to P2 on his first lap.
Yeah, 53.687. That is a heater. Very close.
Yeah, not that far off from Dennis Kane on his opening lap.
No, he's gonna have to duplicate that 53.878 for Aaron Marquis' second lap in the 41. See what Christopher Pindell can do here. This is Josh Norton Jr. 54.056, going to be 11th quick. Brandon Puffelbarger, quick time 53.660. 0.022 faster. Look at Christopher Pindell goes to the top of the leaderboard now. Quick time, he said beat that. So right at the end of this,
quick time on lap 1,
wow.
That was quick time on his first lap, on his out lap. That was great run by him so far.
He's going to call it on that one.
Yeah, you see, oh, you're P1. Yeah, I'm done.
Well, we got Jonathan Stidham and Troy Thomas yet to qualify. They've got 2.5 minutes to do so. Don't think that is going to be a thing. Alrighty. Don't see anybody else moving to the racetrack right now, so we're gonna run a brief set of commercials here and monitor the racetrack for any changes in tonight's action.
Racers that win, pour it in, and we appreciate you.
Does your heart pump nitro? Do you like to put your ride to the test? Well, then you're our kind of driver. The performance oils, lubricants, and industrial fluids from Nitro Lubricants help you get the most from your vehicle's engine. And our line of appearance products will keep your vehicle looking as smooth as it runs. If you want extreme performance, it's nitro or nothing. Shop our products at nitrolubricants.com. Nitro Lubricants, extreme performance.
Are you hungry? We have the cure. From our original pepperoni and cheese to our specialty pizzas, strombolis, and calzones. We have flavored chicken wings and other fried menu things. We have something for everyone. We also have beverages for those over 21. Enjoy a cold alcoholic beverage today. Are you hungry? We have the cure. Matt's Pizza Shop, 402 Church Street, Newburgh, West Virginia. Dine in or take out, open Wednesday through Sunday, hours vary.
Alright, as suspected here, we're going to roll right into our starting lineup for tonight's racing action. Here's the drivers going to make their way down to pit road to get ready for today's race. 75 laps at Pocono Speedway. There's the field. Get ready to get set here as you see your race pole sitter. Alrighty, here we go with your starting lineup. When his up was the 94 Christopher Pendel. To his outside of the number 5 of Brandon Puffinbarger. Starting inside of row number 2 in the third starting spot is going to be the Planters number 4 of Dennis Kane. To his outside of the 19 of Cody Benelli starting P4. Starting inside of row number 3 is the 55. It's Truth Hoke. To his outside is Kinsley Smith in the number 15 Napa Auto Parts ride. Starting inside of number 4 P7 is the Racers Elite Miller Light sponsor 98 of Andrew Tept. Is outside of Valvoline 3. It's Dylan Sager. Starting inside of row number 5, the low sponsor 41 of Aaron Marquis will start P9. And starting P10 is the 96 of Barry Nelson. Starting inside of row number 6 and P11 is the Grizzly 50. It's Terry Finland. Is outside. It's the Arizona T24 of Josh Norton Jr. starting P12. Starting inside of row number 7, P13 is Kirby Lane Scott's number 10. Is outside the Shaco LLC 92 of Timothy Eisbrand will start P14. Inside of row number 8, 15th starting spot is the number 76 of Tony Lane. Is outside the finish position is RV Reynolds number 8. It's Curtis Ecker. Starting inside of row number 9 in the number 88 is the Nitrous Cowboy. It's Troy Thomas. Is outside. It'll be the number 42 of John Stidham starting P18. Running out your field. 75 laps once again the distance here in the field. Rolling off of the pit road. So pick your favorite color, favorite driver, favorite number. As the field works their way down into turn 1. Excuse me. Whew. Got a good bit of drivers here ready to roll with this one. 19 or 18 to be exact. And everybody gridded. So we'll see how this goes at the end of this one.
These guys are going to be fighting a pretty loose condition here at the beginning of a run. We'll see how the tires wear in. Maybe it'll, it should tighten them up just a little bit. But these guys are going to be fighting a little bit of a loose condition to start off with, and see how quick they're able to get themselves single filed out.
Yeah, tire wear definitely play a role here. Like you said, in trying to get through turn 2. Will be the interesting part here is they round turn 3. You know, I think 1 and 2 are my most troublesome turns here. I can usually sweep 3 pretty good, but 1 and 2 usually a little treacherous for me.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of problems with the exit of turn 1 during practice. Not so much in turn 2, but mostly the exit of turn 1 there is where under green, Chris Pendell is going to lead him down the front stretch, move right up to the top side, going in here to turn 1.
Yeah, he's wasting no time at all getting there either, so it's kind of going to set the pace here already. And you see the 5 of Puffenbarger is trying to do the same thing. But now the battle ensues of who's going to take over the 3rd spot, and then Cody Benelli finds the outside wall on lap 1. But he did prevail and take over that spot, but he's probably going to have to deal with Kinsley Smith or Dennis Kane here before too long, as this race just getting started, and Kinsley Smith powers off into turn 2. And, man, what a move on the outside, rather, from turn 1 to 2 to make that pass.
I'm starting to see these guys get single filed out here already. It's one of those tracks that, there's not really a lot of side-by-side racing. They'll get themselves single filed out. They'll start getting themselves spread out. And, once it does, then it's pretty much riding until the pit stops come in.
Yeah, it's, I think, I'm going to get an idea on a pit window with the amount of horsepower these things carry. I'm going to say it's probably about every 27 laps or so.
Yeah, we didn't get a number pre-race like we usually do, so I'm not really sure what the fuel run here is going to look like. I'm sure we'll find out pretty quick though.
Yeah, it won't take long. I mean, this track is pretty big, and we're about a minute a lap, so they're
Benelli off the wall again.
I could have sworn they were going to go 3 wide back there. That was probably, they got it sorted out. Did not look good there for a moment.
I make the joke with my teammates down there with Barry Nelson. We have the little nickname for him with the Wall Bash and Barry, but I think it needs to go to Wall Bash and Benelli, because Benelli is just smacking the crap out of the wall every lap so far.
Yeah, it's not, these things are. It seems like these are a little more forgiving than the late model stocks. I think if you hit it with the late model stock, you'd have been going to the pit road already for the broken toe link or something. So it's not. It's kind of interesting to see what it is.
I think I've seen I think it's a 3-car Dylan Sager. I think he's gotten in the wall a couple of times too. Oh, we got trouble in the back. Barry Nelson, Timothy Eisbren.
Oh, that's going to create Dylan Sager. Wow, that was a great save. Great hands there. To be part of something, but not part of something. To be part of without being involved.
Yeah, I think Barry just got up into the back end of Timothy Eisbren. Spun him out. Not sure if he was anticipating Eisbren to get back on the throttle sooner, or if he just had that good of a run, but he just straight jacked up Timothy Eisbren right there.
Let's see. It looks like he drove in, got the apron, and then he slowed down to try to catch it.
Eisbren kind of.
He's a victim of his own circumstance.
Eisbren went down there on that apron below the yellow, and then kind of worked his way right back up. Maybe he was a little more off throttle. Maybe he was a little bit more off throttle trying to get back up onto the corner, and Barry was already having his run on his exit.
Yeah, it was a situation between the two for sure. So,
I mean, they already gave that one to Barry, so that was a really quick call by race control. So,
yeah. So 3 laps in, well, 2 laps in, the first caution comes out. No, three laps in. Yeah.
Actually, I think there's still. I think Barry was given an EOL for the damage. I think that's why that was given so quick, because they're still kind of discussing it. Chantel hasn't really come over yet.
Gotcha.
See what these guys are going to do. Who's going to elect to come down pit road? Who's going to stay out? And all the leaders coming down pit road already. pretty close for Cody Benelli to make it right there. And
Yeah.
Kinsley Smith to his left side and almost not able to get down on the pit road.
That might have been the strategy.
Yeah, I got Andrew Teff staying out. He's the only one it looks like that's going to stay out here.
Makes sense, but don't make sense. The strategy's not yet in play. Nobody knows what's happening yet. All they know is we're a couple laps in and we're under caution.
Pretty sure I seen Dennis Kane slide a little bit too far through his pit box. See Christopher Pendel taking quite a bit of time in his pit stall. Gonna fall back all the way back to P8 right now, it looks like. Must be tires versus no tires. I mean, we're only 5 laps in, so
We can definitely figure that out too. We got the means to do so. And there you go. Fuel only. 2 tires, 4 tires, fuel only. So I mean,
that's surprising seeing guys taking tires this early. I mean, only being 5 laps in.
maybe they don't. I mean, they are limited. Are they not? Well, here's the thing: it's 75 laps, depending on their fuel mileage. They may not be able to use that 4th set, so they might have someone might have just used it up.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, this is one of them tracks that, I mean, in reality, I don't think, even coming down to the end of the race, I don't think tires are going to be that big of a difference here. I mean, it's just one of those types of racetracks where I think track position favors more over the tires. I've seen a lot of guys run Pocono, stay out on old tires or not choose to not take tires on a final pit stop to jump, and they're able to hold on to the lead and go on to win the race. So it's just one of those weird tracks that's got really weird characteristics when it comes to the actual racing aspect. Let's see here. I have Andrew Teff bringing us back to the green flag. He's the only one to elect to stay out. I mean, Puffenbarger, Kinsley Smith, and Josh Norton took fuel only. Dennis Kane is the closest guy on any kind of new tires. He's got 2 tires. Cody Benelli with fuel only. Pendel is the first on 4. We'll see what happens here on this restart. It could get sketchy with the old tires versus new tires, even though it is only 5 laps. That pace truck going to peel off down to pit road. Andrew Teff bringing them into the restart zone. Green flag's back out, and we're back underway here at Pocono. Andrew Teff with a pretty decent start, but Brandon Puffenbarger on that outside had a really good restart, able to hang side by side with Andrew Teff going into turn 1. Looks like Puffenbarger is going to get the run on that high side and take over the lead here. Christopher Pendel in that 94 back there in P6, already up 2 spots since the restart on those 4 fresh tires. Working that top side. Puffenbarger and Teft have checked out. Kinsley Smith, Cody Benelli side by side. Josh Norton, Chris Pendell side by side for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Good race next year after that restart. Brandon Puffenbarger with the lead. Andrew Teft hanging on the 2nd spot. And Andrew had a phenomenal season last season here. It's the last pit stop info up there. Still from some tire info there for. There's a long list there. It does not cover the last 2 on the list. It covers all but Terry Fennell and Timothy Eisbrand. Well, that step away for a brief moment. I'll get rid of that.
Chris Pendell set a new fastest lap of the race on those 4 fresh tires. Up 2 more spots, up to P4. Up 4 spots since the restart.
Yeah, we've got new things to play with, but they're not working, and it's kind of. I'm gonna have to put in a ticket for that. Figure out why, because that's a big game changer too. I got a new pit performance window. I got some cool tricks here that we can't use. I'm a little bummed out we can't use that one. That would be a good one for tonight, especially Pocono. Pit strategy under green would be awesome. It has a little caution mode and everything. It does it by pit road position too. It's cool. But broke at the moment.
Curtis Eckert getting the wall there on the exit of turn 3. Did a pretty good job, or Dennis Kane did a pretty good job of checking up to avoid running through the backside of him.
No. Joseph Bonner out there. Let's go LJG Racing Team. You know what? We're going to win this from the booth tonight, JoJo. That's how we're going to do this. We're going to win it from the booth, buddy. That's where I call home when I'm not broadcasting, but actually real racing now doesn't have a lot of that time to go do that. Yeah, Kinsley down there in the wall. A little damage to the right side. We open that door up for Nitrous Cowboy.
Yeah, Troy had just gotten around Dennis Kane, looking pretty good through that tunnel turn there. Now he's going to get to the inside of Kinsley and try to take a look to the inside of Curtis Eckert in that 8. Oh, Dennis and Troy!
Troy goes around. 2nd caution of the night coming out. I was going to highlight the Misfit team there. And we get a nice Troy Thomas look here at the 88 sideways, exiting turn 1. So here they go, Fanatec 88 right in front of the Planters number 4, and I'm gonna plant my peanuts on your back bumper and send Fanatec for a ride. He boxed and shipped him, and away he goes. The 88 of Troy Thomas didn't make contact with anything, so no harm, no foul there. But he did have a little bit of help. May have a little bit of bent fiberglass on the back of that car, and you know what? Pass for the lead. LJG Racing goes to the front of the field right now. One some way, shape, or form. Oh,
yeah, so he just paced himself back up ahead of the leaders for the caution here.
Trying to get slow back down, get everybody right back where they need to be.
I was listening to the radios right there, and I know Troy is not very happy about that. Dennis took immediate blame for it, but Troy was not happy about that.
I mean, owning up to it's half the battle here, and that's just part of how things work sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, Troy was making a run. I mean, started back there in 17th, and he was working, and he was up there right around P8 when that happened. So, up almost 10 spots on the race so far. And unfortunate for the Nitrous Cowboy.
Yeah, it's got a long way to go yet. A long race. He could definitely bring this back on a pit stop or a pit cycle. So. Nothing to hang his hat on just yet. It's he's got to stay with it. He should be fine.
See what these guys are going to do now for pit strategy. Puffenbarger coming down. Last minute decision coming down finally. Looks like Chris Pendell is going to elect to stay out. Everybody else looks like they're coming down. Pit road looks like the 76. So Tony Lane electing to stay out too. Like just those two drivers deciding to stay out, Chris Pendell and Tony Lane. Everybody else coming down pit road.
I was looking at I got a bug in this like right there. It seems like the bottom of the car is not maybe just the name configuration of that box, maybe making it show up weird. But I was trying to fix the other, went ahead and relapsed the fastest lap. And a couple drivers playing the fuel mileage game right now. As you see, I believe that is going to be Troy Thomas going back down pit road. Actually, yep, sure is. And Dennis Kane obviously going to receive the EOLs. We get the 1 to green signal here at the start finish line. I want to take a moment to thank all the viewers out there on the Racers Elite Network and simulcasting Hardy Sports TV as well. Thank you guys for tuning in, sticking with us throughout the course of the races here. It's very much appreciated. Help us view our hours as well, and supporting the stream. I know that they use Goodyears a lot on asphalt, but Dennis Kane back here is swinging that car left and right and heating these things up like he's on American Racers.
Yeah, I mean, he took the AOL for that caution there, so he got sent all the way to the back and get them things warmed up, ready to make charge back to the front here. But he's also going to have Troy Thomas sitting right there behind him. See if Troy's going to play nice, or if Troy's going to cowboy up and ship that number 4 car.
Right, we definitely have a difference of strategy again on pit road, so we're going to find out what was the right thing to do and what was not the right thing to do, whether it was pit or stay out, or 4 tires, 2 tires, fuel only, repairs. What it is, coming to you live now in your living rooms, home, whatever room you're in your home, I should say, as we get back to green in the Pocono restart zone, and Christopher Pendell gets a fantastic restart on the field. He's gonna, man, that's McDonald's. He's gonna have it his way, and he's loving it. So he's getting the mix of the fast food. We're 3 wide per second. Holy wow. Whew.
That's Josh Norton, Dylan Sager, and I'm not sure who that other blue car was. That 76
Lane.
Of Lane there.
Wow.
Yep.
Speaking volumes tonight
Sager,
for a new driver.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, it stayed out for that caution there, but hanging tough here so far up front.
That was phenomenal racing action after a restart. That was and clean. Oh, Benelli on the wall again.
Something just happened to Troy Thomas again. Not sure what it was, but he is losing the draft. I seen him like sideways. Not sure if somebody got together with somebody, and I just seen his car all out of all out of sorts there for a minute. Now, see what we got going on.
Coming doing his cane again. Well, nonetheless, a nice save, and we still got 60 laps for him to figure this thing out. So, hopefully the cooler heads prevail, and we'll revisit that later.
Yeah, that not sure what happened right there, but looked like Troy kind of came down and got a little bit of disapproval with Dennis there.
Well, that cake was delivered by Hostess. It came stuffed. Intentional, maybe, maybe not. Shout instead of having to make a move there in the 42, looking at the back bumper of the 10 of Kirby Wainscott. Oof, man.
Oh, what a slide job right there by that 42 of John Stidham.
Yeah.
Right up in front of the 76. Good job for the 76 there of not sending the 42 for a ride. That was pretty dang close.
He wanted to, but he didn't. Wanted to. Uh-oh. Here we go. Barry Nelson there working top side of that corner was looking for contact, but did not happen. His camera was
So 76 slowly starting to fall back now, and now he's under fire from Truth Hope. Those older tires are starting to fade just a little bit, I think.
Well, early here with just some static angles here. Oof, man. Oh man, Scott.
Oh, Wainscott goes around. Yeah, he drifted up and got into that 76 and just not able to hang on to it.
Man, I tell you what, there's only one thing that I know for sure about tonight. Caution Man is out there in the grandstand somewhere. The silk is in the wind. You drifted just enough. A little tap, and he dragged the brake, and then he's gonna
Like
help
him down into
Kinsley Smith.
Kinsley. That's what really set him around. Yeah, he came down into Kinsley there.
What are they saying? The official lobbies not clear, not clear. He knew it wasn't clear, but he just couldn't hang on to it. Well, minor damage, so fortunately for everybody, the damage not too bad. Kirby able to keep the rear end out of the safer barrier, so repairs probably not so much needed. And Kirby Wainscott will get the bad dog no biscuit EOL from race control unless she sees something we don't. That's where I put it. But we'll see how that is handled.
They work on lap 20 here, 75. Still got 55 to go.
Yeah, still not quite a third of the way to home yet, but we are approaching. Fun times, fun times. at Pocono. Yeah, the flagman's still waving the yellow flag.
Yeah, you just got to make sure that
He just never
just
stops.
make sure that all the ghost cars can know that it's under cautionary. He's really giving it his all too. He's not just gingerly waving the flag. He is power thrusting that flag.
And we'll wait. Yeah, no kidding. We'll wait here. The pit entry is closed. The red lights are on. Dylan say, "Oh, that should be open." Wonder why the steward lights are red. Did we find a glitch? The pit exit's closed. What's the pit entry?
Unless the other side, the lights are green. It's just showing the red lights on that side
Well, that wouldn't make
to
sense.
let you know that you're going the wrong direction if you're seeing those lights.
Right, but the pit exit light on my end is red as well. So do they not sync?
Yeah, I see that.
Do they not sync
Yeah,
to
they're
the
not synced up
spectator
right.
camera?
I don't know. It's Pocono. It's weird.
Let's double check. Yeah, because that there would have caused a crap ton of penalties and a headache for race control. We still on pit road 10. Let's do this. Riding on board with Wayne Scott as you lose pit road, and the pit lights are red on the spectator side, so. It's one of those things that just does not sync on our end. On the broadcast side. It's kind of an unrealistic factor.
Nothing's real anyway. For all the conspiracy theorists out there that, you know, we live in a simulation. Nothing's real.
Right. Oops. Putting a big swing to pit road. And now the lights are green. What in the world is happening?
Oh, it's fake. That's fake news. Fake news.
Yeah, you're seeing this now, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see they're green now.
What? They should be red now. It's the one they're green.
Just wait until they go purple.
Oh, they're probably purple now. Let's go back and look. We're not chasing. We're not playing red light, green light, purple light tonight. We're not chasing those. This is not what we're doing.
Yeah, we got enough games being played on track right now, so.
No kidding. We ain't sure if they're on purpose or accidents. Anything on the racetrack is ruled an accident until proven guilty.
So it might be a little bit of both, but either way,
Or admitted wrong.
the action is warm right now. See if it continues to intensify.
Indecisive little. Well, here we go, getting settled back in here for another green flag stint of however long the distance is. And on lap 22 of 75, green flag is out. Christopher Pendle doing what he does in a Pendle fashion. And holy wow, what are we doing? Was there any lane changing before the flag stand? I mean, that's a rule. putting that out there. Christopher Pindle assesses his lead over Josh Norton Jr. right now, who's in second. Up 10 spots from the start of this race is Andrew Tuff. Has found his way to third from 7th. John Stidham from 18th to 5th. Having a stellar run so far. And we'll look for the next pinball machine to come in here. Driver that's impressive tonight, Tony Lane's debut here. Up to 8th right now. Still early, don't get me wrong. But highlighting his performance right now, he's been up front for a good bit here. As Barry Nelson, Dennis King, and Duke it out here. Battles going on. We're shaking through the field here. Rolling around turn number 1. Down the long back straightaway. The tunnel turn to 2.
Known as the Long Pond straightaway.
Long pond straightaway.
Into the tunnel turn. 3 wide. Barry Nelson.
Oh, that's a clip bender. Staying green. Oh, hang on.
Yep,
Back to, what was it, NASCAR 98. We get caution for debris. That thing does not turn. Debris.
Yeah, that was something right there. I mean, 3 wide through the tunnel turn is something you don't usually see drivers attempting to do, because stuff like that happens.
Somebody brought their brass balls with them today.
Put them on the dash.
That's why I think they threw them over their shoulder and they flew out the window.
Andrew Teff there getting by Josh Norton for second. Now Cody Benelli looking for third.
Josh pushed real bad there. He's going to allow Benelli to go by, and he's going to open the door for a wholesale list of drivers to go by. John Stidham's going to take his shot at the 24. I think Josh trying to lead a lap, and Pendle did not pit. Is what the deal was there. Yeah, Andrew Tuff, Christopher Pindle. There's a list of drivers do not pit, I don't think. We got a wholesale list here of like 1s, 2s, and 3s. A pair of 5s, a few 5s and a few 4s. As Dennis King, it seems like he got awful loose there off of turn number 1 there. So they roll down to turn 2, the long pond straight away. The tunnel turn. I put off a pass here in Pocono in the tunnel turn in a race with a truck series and surprised myself. It was a pass for the win. And this is like, wow, I can't believe I just did that. Like I surprised myself. It was just a
full sender.
It was a good race. I mean, it was time. You know, it was done respectfully, but it was yeah, I got a little pushy, but it was enjoyable. It was unexpected because I tried the inside and won, and then we get the tunnel turn. I'm like, all right, we're gonna go to the outside in the tunnel turn. Who does that?
Yeah, not I. That's for sure.
You're already pushing it, so as long as you go up when they go up, and you kind of match the momentum, you can't. If you hit the wall, you're probably not going to spin. Both of you may lose speed. You may stay neck and neck. You don't have a whole lot to lose if you can match your opponent. So it's kind of
I mean, so if you're on that inside, you know, I mean, if you run that car up into the wall, it cushions your blow just a little bit and keeps you from hitting the wall. So, you know, 8 tires turn better than 4.
And sometimes 8 tires and go googly eyes, and he goes, these things are fast.
Yep.
Googly eyes out there. And we'll pay our honor to Chubbs. Seeing a strategy right there. Did you see what I just saw? I'm looking at the number 8 at Curtis Ecker. He went through the tunnel turn. He dipped these left sides below the yellow line to help turn the car.
Yeah. Yeah, you're constantly searching for what can help rotate the car just a little bit better, and I mean, maybe it was on purpose, maybe it wasn't. See if he does it again this lap.
You might want to be a little careful there. He's got a... Woo! Truth Hoke. Curtis Ecker there, and I believe... I don't quite call it, put that on Cody Benelli there. That was Josh Norton Jr. That was a tight little maneuver there that they just pulled off. Kinsley Smith getting on Tony Lane for P11, and Timothy Asburn on Aaron Marquis for P14. Battle's hot on the racetrack. See Kirby Wayne Scott working Aaron Marquis.
Woo. Puff had a close call right there.
Yeah, we're going 3 wide down the front straightaway into 1. Crazy. 46 laps left in this race. We're now a little over a third of the way home, side by side, while Eisbrand in the 41 on Marquis. And looks like Marquis has, or excuse me, Pufferbarger has the run. So I see that Lowe's. We have 2 identical schemes. One's a little different than the other, but not by much. And they're both in the same frame.
Yeah, there's a couple of Kyle Busch throwback tributes there. And Truth Host got one. Kirby!
That was not Kirby's fault. That is going to go on the 41 of Marquis, I believe.
Yeah, I think Marquis got that left quarter panel and kind of sent him.
He sent Wayne Scott down pit lane. Woo. He shoots, he scores.
Goal!
Don't do that. Now I'll spit my soda out. And score.
I mean, at least it was clean. He didn't hit the end of pit wall, or didn't hit the other pit wall. Not even sure if he actually cleared the yellow line to get a black flag. He
didn't get to leave. Wow.
He didn't. I didn't see a black flag, so I'm not sure he crossed that line.
I don't think he did. I think he got away with it. Let's get a different angle here. Did he? No, he didn't go in. He didn't cross the line. He was in the barriers, I think, for sure. He was in. Oh man, so close. Woo!
Really close.
At the line.
Really close.
Save of the race. I'm not in pit road. Headed to pit road. I'm not on pit road. And we out of here. Just kidding, guys. And Kirby Wayne Scott misses pit road by an inch. Inches. Maybe. On a spin off Aaron Marquis.
I mean, granted, he wouldn't have gotten a speeding penalty. Oh, and he's getting frisky back there, letting Marquis know he did not appreciate that. But he wouldn't have gotten the black flag for. I mean, he definitely wouldn't have been speeding. No. If he would have crossed that line and then drove backwards and went around like he did, he probably would have got an unsafe pit exit. But
I'll be pinging race control. Hey, I'm not driving down pit road. Can you clear this?
Yep.
Here. A little 180 and out the gate. Tempers
are getting a little hot here at Pocono. We see Troy Thomas and Dennis Kane have a little bit of a scuffle. And, Aaron Marquis, Kirby Wayne Scott, Kirby showing his displeasure to Aaron.
Just a little bit tonight.
Yeah, I say Pocono is usually not one of the tracks where you usually see tempers flare.
It's a fight for track position tonight, and they are making it known.
Dennis Kane gonna win the race off of pit road. Dylan Sager. Looks like Kinsley Smith, Chris Pindell, Andrew Teft, Cody Bonelli. More pit strategy taking effect here.
Definitely the key of what's going to play out tonight's event here. Just here, Marquis still on pit road. Obviously, there's probably some damage to the front of that ride. Not much, but he still shouldn't be spending too much more time on pit road, you'd think. Is there a chase right now? Bad boys, what you gonna do? As I get the one green signal once again here. On our fourth caution of the night in 33 laps with 42 remaining. We'll take the green with 41 laps to go. We could use some Bristol or Martinsville.
And these guys here are banging around enough at a 2.5 mile track, so.
Yeah, short,
we're short track racing in a 2.5 mile track.
They are. I mean, to be fair, they are proven 2 and 3 wide here, so
yeah.
They've got the talent to do it.
I mean, too, if your first race of a new season.
You gotta start off right.
You get a little bit more amped up than you normally would be by the, 5th, 6th, 7th race of the season. Mm-hmm. So
postseason rivalries.
Yeah. Starting off strong with some new ones.
yeah. I mean, there's potential for that too. Don't count those out. Coming down the front straight, iRacing.com official pace truck is off. Dennis Kane, Dylan Sager will lead us down. One of them looking for their first wins here with the series of this season anyway, as they kick off strong. The Planters number 4, one heck of a run there. The Valvoline 3 not really getting going. Kinsley Smith, we look to the outside, and the Napa Auto Parts 15 of the Planters 4 of Dennis Kane. We go 3, almost 4 wide into turn 1.
Almost 4, yeah.
Wow. Look at Andrew Teff working the bottom side of the racetrack. He'll go to 3rd. Christopher Pindell gets shuffled back to almost 6th. He's 5th right now. And when you look at this angle, this field significantly looks a lot smaller than 18.
Yeah.
It kind of is Barry Nelson.
It looks more like 17 because Barry Nelson's out.
So it does look more like 17. You are right. That's exactly what I was going to say. It is very much so smaller. John Sims slipping back to the clutches now into Terry Fennell in the 50 as here comes Josh Norton Jr. Watch the bumpers. And Curtis Ecker has to hang on to it. Yeah, just a little bit there. He got loose on his own, but he got to gather back up. Going to lose a couple spots here. And yes, they are racing, man. They are putting it down. Joseph Bonner out there on the chat. Team owner over there. It's awesome watching these guys put it down.
Check out just a little bit here, up to over a second gap to Andrew Teft.
You just gotta watch them tires there. It's still a little chilly. Oof. Man, Bonelli's just learning how to figure out not to touch the wall for now. Single file. I think they're gonna maybe settle down a little bit here. Maybe.
Nah. No.
Well, we've already eliminated one driver, so I mean, maybe they're starting to get the hint that maybe they're going a little too hard with 39 laps to go. So we'll give it a break for about probably 10 laps, and then we'll see it again.
Josh Norton almost sent the 50 of Terry Fennell for a ride.
And Josh is still a little shaky there, trying to get caught up with that. Stidham looks like he's going to get a run on the 94, Christopher Pindell. Not done so yet.
Truth Hook there having a pretty solid 9.55. That Z-line Kyle Busch old paint scheme there from Kyle's old Xfinity Nationwide whatever series name it was back at the time. The old Z-line paint scheme. I really like that one too.
Yeah, it's we're kind of keeping an eye on that one most of the night here, just the way things have been going with them. So see, man, I just watched Terry Fennell come off that corner really high there, and he created a three wide scenario, and there's still 3 wide. Josh Norton Jr. trying to sort it out. He's got the watch using too much brake. He's got Brandon Puffenbarger breathing down his neck here as they come off the corner. Man, things are tight.
Have we not learned that 3 wide doesn't work here right now, boys?
Oh,
Josh Norton! Sending Terry Fennell. Almost did it a couple laps ago. Got the job done this time.
Yep, we're not done eliminating yet, I guess. So we'll go back and take a look at this yellow flag for Terry Fennell going for a ride across the nose of the 24. Not say it was on purpose, but I don't know who moved. The 50 came down. Not certain. We must have got a bad bump draft there, maybe. Not something you would usually see. Like, it just come down the racetrack for no reason. At least I think. Maybe it's the other way around. We'll see. Take a look at it here.
Maybe a combination of both. Maybe it was Terry coming down and Josh coming up just a little bit.
Let's take a look from the over here. 50 coming down. And then Josh doing what he had to do to not get spun to the inside.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think the 50 came down. I think the 24 went up. I think it was a combination of both. I'd call it a racing incident, but the blame will get put on somebody, I'm sure.
Yep. So we'll let race control sort that out. Catch back up to the action on the racetrack, i.e. pit stops. For our 5th caution of the night. And Terry has not pitted yet, so he's still driving that thing. You got a few drivers deciding to take pit roads, so about half and half it looks like. We got YouTube chat chiming here. Brett Norton says Ben the 24, he's a bully.
I agree.
You concur. Well, I just wiped the whole team out. So while we're looking at things here, got a moment. Biggest movers right now during caution flag pit stops. John Sims up 13 spots to P5. Kirby Wainscott's up 6 spots to P7. Tied with Tony Lane, who's up to P9 right now, as well as Troy Thomas up to P11. And Kinsley Smith's up 5 spots. Currently your race leader in the Napa Auto Parts 15. "35 laps remain. We have 40 in the books." You know, I think, and I may be speculating on this, I think Troy Thomas has came to pit road every time he's had a chance tonight thus far.
I mean, might as well keep that thing topped off with fuel as much as possible. Maybe still getting just a little bit of damage fixed from the earlier incident and electing to not use a fast repair. Not sure how much damage you would have actually gotten, but you never know.
Yeah, it does some weird stuff sometimes. But that is very possible. And Josh Norton Jr. receiving the EOL for that incident. Sure that's not any agreements there by any means, but not my call, so. I'll send them both back there. It'd be one heck of a show. And blame each other. We have 33 remaining. Just hoping. Brett Norton, the antagonizer, says honestly he's for the EOL. Yeah, well, that's the first one. So next time we drive through, and after that he'll park him. So he should be clean for 33 more laps here. Make that 33 laps. As we look at the field now, Kinsley Smith the race lead over Andrew Teff. Mr. Pendle is third. Hook is fourth for the time being.
What was that? Just got shot out of a cannon. Truth. Oh.
And Andrew Teff to the lead.
Sure, what happened with the 55 there? He just turned left and not sure if he got loose, got a little help, what it was, but finds himself back to P6 right now.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, he's still got 32 laps to find his way to the front.
Oh, we got a Chris Pendell, but dive bombing to the bottom of Kinsley Smith looking to take over P2. Not going to get the job done, though.
Oh boy, that looked like it was gonna go bad really quick there. I think that was either the 92 or the 88. They were both back there together. Troy Thomas, Timothy Eisman swung way wide there outside of the pack on corner exit. Not sure why, but they were able to avoid anything that possibly went wrong in that scenario. What a save!
Troy?
That
I think he got the wall.
Is that Troy?
That's where that, whoever that was, yeah. Whoever it was, they got the wall. I'm pretty sure that was, yeah, that was Troy Thomas.
Yep.
Got a piece of that inside wall down there.
Ooh. He's still with us, but it looks okay. I don't know.
I think he side-slapped the wall more than anything, so.
That's the best way to do it. And 30 laps remaining. Everybody's in go mode, but they're kind of trying to be conservative at the same time. The guys in the back know that they need to go, and the guys up front know that they need to hold on. "30 laps and 90 corners to go."
Still quite a ways to go here.
It sure is. It's a lot of time to make a mistake and slap the wall.
I feel like this race could be like made shorter. Like make it like a 60-lap race.
Take out the third turn or second turn.
Yeah, there you go.
When iRacing really throws a curveball, we're gonna take out the third turn, but or take out the second turn, but we're gonna make a roundabout. A little traffic circle in iRacing. Lord, I can see it now. It'd be just like Wreckfest, that one dirt track where you go to both ends. There's two straightaways with jumps that are side by side with each other, and then you get to the ends of it, and there's two like paperclip corners.
Yeah, I haven't played Wreckfest. I tried it, didn't like it, so I never played it.
Yeah, definitely a fun one. With enough people.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a lot of videos of people playing it, but it's just, I don't know, it's just something I just wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, it happens. All good.
I guess when you're used to, doing real racing, like, iRacing or, real types of racing, the Arcadian kind of like that just isn't as appealing. I don't know.
I think it had
to me.
Yeah, Ross Racing, Pendle's getting closer. Yeah, Pendle's whirling him in. He's up to looking at P2. He's looking at the back of injured tech right now. Pendle gonna be that nightmare before Christmas this year for the 98, maybe. Andrew Tuff trying to make a statement here in the Zimport Cup cars. He showed up on point here to defend the title. 26 laps to go. Here comes Kinsley Smith, the 15, looking strong with a run to the inside of Christopher Pindell.
Yeah, I think Pindell was fast here either last season or the season before, and in a couple of the different series. So, not surprising to see Chris up front battling for this win here.
I think Pufferberger was bounced off. Well, that was not Pufferberger. That was Aaron Marquis further back in the field. Bounced off the wall off of turn 1 or turn 3. Sorry. The battle's still going on between, well, it was going on, now it's faded again, between Pindell and Smith.
Pindell looking for another run here, try to take this lead over from Andrew Teft. Andrew's gonna get the run on corner exit here. Stay side by side with Pindell down the front stretch. Pindell gonna get a decent run here, not able to quite get him cleared yet.
He was working on it though. He was not off by much. Tep's working that high side, trying to keep the momentum rolling. He's gonna try not to allow Pindell to clear. Don't think he's gonna be able to clear him here. It looks like they're gonna go neck and neck still down the Long Pond straightaway into the tunnel turn. This battle's sitting on for another lap or so here. Maybe turn 3 will be the game changer. Looks like Pindell may have prevailed with the lead there. He's cleared him.
He's got him cleared now. Andrew looking for a crossover on the exit.
Yeah, Kinsley Smith and Johnson Sidmer on pit road, as well as Dennis Kane. So we're looking at green flag stops here for, I believe, the first time tonight.
Yeah, what should be their final pit stop of the race, I think.
It should be right in that window. 22-23 is the pit window.
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah. I was gonna say I'm looking at a couple guys. They're about 21 laps, so yeah, it'll be close. Yeah.
Let's take a look at who's due for a pit stop.
Oh, Pindell in the wall a little bit right there.
Maybe some tire wear. Yeah, our top 5 are due for pit stops. Curtis Ecker, kind of by himself, Timothy Osbrand, Dylan Sager, Terry Fennell, Aaron Marquis. Oh, there's 7 laps here. It's open
Truth
looking
Hope
at the
looking to the
inside.
inside.
Yeah, you saw exactly what I saw. Was not able to get it done that time, but he was closing that gap, and Andrew Tuff's starting to fade a little bit here.
Jonathan Stidham with a black flag. Is it too fast entering pit road?
It's either that or goes to too many boxes on his pit box.
I don't know though. The thing is, I don't see that coming up in iRacing on my end that he received a penalty for anything by race control. So that would eliminate the multiple pit boxes. So I'm assuming it was too fast entering.
It's cleared, and he was still on pit road when it cleared, so he did not make an extra stop. Did he make? Yeah, he made an extra one. It's too fast exiting, maybe.
And now it's showing Stidham as being out.
Yep, he parked it. That black flag pretty much, he said that pretty much ruined his race with 19 to go. Let's take a look. What may have potentially caused that black flag? It came... Oh.
Oh, yeah, well, contact.
That's too fast entering. Yeah, that was...
That's too fast entering. Yeah, he had contact, probably had some wheel damage.
Yep, that says...
Plus black.
Yep. That's cut and dry. So we have two casualties in our race tonight. Fallen victim to the tricky triangle.
Race leader Chris Pendell, Truth Hope coming down pit road too. Andrew Teff staying out.
Yep, I don't know. He does some strange things when it comes to.
Yeah, he does really weird things like save fuel and manage tires.
And they are strange. They're alienated. He might as well be the German on the German on Top Gear.
Andrea is pitting this lap, I believe. So is Brandon Puffenberger.
Gonna have to. They're gonna need that fuel. To make it to the end, the rest of the 18 laps that they have to go. Dennis Kane with a black flag.
Dennis Kane. Yeah, Dennis Kane with a black flag.
It's like a speeding penalty too, I believe. Why did you get a black flag, Dennis?
And Dennis is gone.
Yep, and he calls it a night. And why similar situation?
Yeah. I'm sure if he got loose or forgot he was supposed to pit.
Forgot where he's at on the racetrack.
Yeah, forget what racetrack he was at. Kind of pulling a Michael Waltrip, you know, like, I'm at the wrong track.
Drummer at the wrong gig.
See, I've done it the opposite way, where I've been at a short track and think I'm at a bigger track because I just forget to hit the brakes going into a corner or something.
Yeah, Johnson on YouTube chat says, "Yep, great run, ruined by it just going straight. Well, 90 degrees left on fresh tires, and nope, she went straight."
Man, tough break. Tough luck for the 42 there.
It sure is. Unfortunate as well for everybody, and gang. There's it's like Curtis Ecker on pit road, so Dennis Kane Johnson out of this event. Brett Norton says Andrew doesn't save fuel, he just has an extra fuel tank. And great times on pit road at that. 15 to go.
They were coming to 15 to go here. I need to step away momentarily, but I will be right back with you.
10-4. Truth Hooker on Kirby Wainscott for P8. Looks like that may have been a oof, in the wars. Okay. Dylan Sager with the race lead momentarily. Not sure when the 3 last pitted. It's lap 40, so he'll be having to come pretty soon. Him, Aaron Marquis, and Troy Thomas probably pit together. Trying to curious what kind of strategies we had here going on. If any at all. I should take a look here. 4 tires repairs. It's like 4 tires, 4 tires, 4 tires, 4 tires. Everybody on 4 tires repairs for Curtis Ecker. And 4 tires, the commonality here, which expected. So now Dylan Sager, Aaron Marquis, Troy Thomas, your top 3. Dylan Sager now going to come to pit road. See if he can get down here unscathed. It looks like he's going to. Aaron Marquis is going to follow his lead there. So if there's any strategy being played out here by the 3 as he approaches his pit box, and Christopher Pindell coming down the front straightaway now. Dylan Sager missed his box. It cost him some time there. Well, laps to go, ain't over yet. Looks like the 41 of Aaron Marquis gonna get around the 3 on pit road. And well, you know, under caution, you saw the 41 of Aaron Marquis go around. Take a look at the reason for that. Thank Blair Holloman for tuning in on YouTube. Let's see, the 41 gets up. Oh boy. I don't think he was able to do that yet. And the tires get loose.
Alright, I am back and I missed something.
I believe a combination of things that had happened, but Aaron Marquis got loose and looped it, but I assume that he's allowed to go down where he was.
we got going there?
I was gonna show you what you missed.
Well, I see Aaron Marquis spinning on exit of pit road there.
Yep, that's exactly what you missed. He went to the pits, got a fresh set of tires, come out, and I was looking at the commitment or the exit cone, which is the blue cone coming off the pit road, because I thought maybe for a minute he looped it on purpose because there was a backstretch exit cone, but there's not, and he did nose the wall and receive a little bit of damage there, so we'll get that fixed. Potentially.
I'm finding it weird how many cautions we're seeing for just like single car incidents at this track, because normally you don't get it. I mean, normally the yellows don't come out, especially in an incident like that where Marquis was well down out of the racing area.
Yeah, he was being approached by other traffic though at the time. I think that's what triggered it. Yeah, they are whistling around you, that's for sure, and they are not so much worried about fuel mileage now as everybody will make it to the end. And some of these drivers right now are more worried about track position than they are fuel or tires. With 10 laps to go. So I'm assuming...
I mean, they should, let's say Pendel, Tep, them, they should have enough fuel to make it to the end. Tires may be a factor come closer to the end. Just going to depend on how many more cautions we may or may not see.
So what are you thinking? Andrew Tuck pulls it off opening night, season 2?
I mean, it's hard to tell. I mean, Pendel's got a lot of speed. So he showed speed here at this track in the past in different cars. I mean, I think Pendel's going to be tough to beat. But it's going to be interesting to see what tires are going to do here come the end of this. I mean, we still got, you know, we're going to go green with 8 to go here. So, I mean, and with this big of a track, there's still plenty of time for guys with tires to make moves to put themselves in position if anybody had tires left to take 4 tires. But I think Pendel is going to be tough to beat here unless he makes a mistake.
Well, they're working their way around with the pace lights off on the iRacing.com official pace truck. And they will look forward to trying to sell you some on the Long Pond straightaway. I don't know. Andrew can do it. Pendel's been fast. Truth Hoax looking to go back to back in 2 different series.
Yeah, I mean, Truth's shown some pretty good speed here tonight too. I mean, I wouldn't count him out, but I mean, I think definitely will have a good run if he can keep himself clean for the rest of the race.
Yeah, they're working their way down off of 2 Long Pond straight away. And once again, Cardinelli's shaking the car, trying to get tires warmed up, scap them up a little bit. As the drivers try to get back to business as usual.
I think it's more for cleaning the marbles off them, because I mean, I'm watching these guys drive around and I'm just seeing marbles flying everywhere. This track is loaded with marbles right now.
And that might be why we're seeing so many issues. As the green flag's back out, Pendel with a great restart. Didn't quite leave Andrew Teft in the dirt though. But here comes Truth Hoke, the 55. The double nickel searching to double up, and man, who's on the extreme wall up here? They finally dipped down. Was that Curtis Ecker?
I think it was Terry Fennell in the 50 up there along that wall.
Might have been. It was crazy high.
Brandon Puffenbarger in the 5 car. I haven't seen him much of the night. Qualified up there in second. Kind of been running in the back for most of this race. Starting to work his way back up, looking to the inside. Truth Hope for third.
Yeah, it's 4 laps to go. There's like 7 laps to go in that 4th spot. Trying to make something happen at number 5. Gotta get my numbers right here. 7 to go in a single file. There we go. Puffenberger looking to the inside. Truth Hope. Oh, almost 3 wide back there.
Kirby Wainscott getting in the wall. Eisburn getting a little bit loose right there. That's going to open the door for Curtis Sector to possibly go 2 for 1 in the turn 1 here.
He wouldn't think about it.
Oh, he almost, I mean, he said it, but he almost took the left rear quarter off the 92.
Yeah, that was a good save and a good move by the 8. Very close battle, close quarters battle there. Side by side after, contact, saved.
Whoa. 92 and 10.
Uh-oh.
8 car. Tight racing. Got Troy Thomas coming up in here. Eisburn still loose, still sideways.
I think Smith got the wall a little bit up of 3.
Secker. And he's just pushing Kirby. Looking for him to maybe try to take it 3 wide right there, but thought better of it.
Wow.
Now after looking to the inside of Wainscott, after Wainscott finally gets clear of Eisburn.
Eisburn was in the wall. Was able to bring it back. Mr. Pinot's checked out. Look quite the gap.
We're going to
stay with the actions.
Almost a second. Oh, the 92 goes around.
And Troy Thomas heads up.
I think that's what the 88 drove up onto the back end over there. And a couple other cars involved too. Not sure.
Troy Thomas's night's going to be done after that one. Let's take a look here down the straightaway. And 92 moves down. 88 nowhere to go. Up the racetrack, HUD pops up. Nose comes off. Josh Norton Jr. getting a piece of the action. No little grass work of his own. Able to get away. So we're gonna go to our first official overtime. We're coming around. You think these guys would want to be done racing, and actually Troy Thomas meatball flag's clear, but he's still on pit road. So I believe.
Yes, I think he might have probably still had his fast repair, because I'm assuming he just all those pit stops earlier was just getting it slowly repaired from that earlier incident.
Hopefully, looks like that's what it was. He's coming back. Fortunately for him, he was able to come back. quick full field rundown update for everybody. Christopher Pindell right now is your leader. Second, Andrew Tepp. Third, Brandon Puffenbarger. Fourth is Truth Hoke. Running at your top 5 is Cody Wainscott. 6th is Curtis Secker. 7th is Timothy Eisbrand. 8th is Kinsley Smith. 9th, Cody Benelli. Running your top 10 is Josh Norton Jr. Dylan Sager is 11th. Tony Lane is 12th. 13th is Terry Fennell. 14th is Aaron Marquis. And 15th is Troy Thomas. 16th, Dennis Kane. 17th is Johnson Sidham. And 18th is Barry Nelson. Now it comes down to who wants it. Andrew Tepp is there. Can he swipe it away from the 94 Christopher Pindell?
I don't know. I mean, Pindell's going to have the control here. He's going to need a really good jump on a restart and try to get some distance quick.
Yeah, these drivers trying hard here to get the 1 to green signal next time around, I believe.
Yeah, this might actually just be a regular restart because I am not seeing anything about the Green-White-Checker. This might be just a straight restart for right now. See what iRacing decides when they come back across the line, because it'll be 2 to go. I mean, in theory, it'd be a Green-White-Checker, but they're not officially calling it a Green-White-Checker at this point yet.
Right. It's the official Green-White-Checker.
Unofficial. The unofficial one. Because really, they would take the green coming to take lap 75, so.
Right.
Let's do what they do when they cross the line here. Maybe it'll do it, maybe it won't. Yes, okay, it changed it over, so it will be, yep, will be a Green-White-Checker. Okay.
I'll take the green coming to lap 74.
So we got 3 attempts at this Green-White-Checker deal. And they may very well use them with the way that this race has been going so far.
Yeah, very much could be here as the field works their way down the Long Pond straightaway with the lights down on the iRacing.com official pace truck. The anticipation and nerves of steel being rattled by the need to gain track position.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to make your moves, you got to make them quick. So, could see a couple. And what just happened? Puffenbarger just got spun.
Yep. He'll have to get back to his spot pretty quickly here. Is that Puffenbarger? It was. I think I was caught up.
Yeah, it was Puffenbarger.
Yeah, it was. He's coming. And I think I was gonna put him in the back for that.
Yeah, he just asked for an EOL.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what happened. I mean, if Kirby got into him, if he checked his brakes, something. I don't know. That was weird. Nobody seemed like they knew what happened.
Green flag's back out. Christopher Pindell will retake the race lead. They rocket off into turn number 1. Andrew Tepp uses about the middle lane of the racetrack, trying to hold momentum. We got a battle going now back around Kinsley Smith in the 15 3 wide.
3 wide.
And driver's still hanging on to it back there as if 3 wide throughout the back half of the field. Cody Benelli, Timothy Eisbrand, and Josh Norton Jr. Norton Jr. in 7th. And whoa, we're serving sliders on doors here tonight. As they're able to get that gathered up, that was a heck of a save by Timothy Eisbrand. He took a door shot to the. That was a rough hit.
Pindell and Teft out of turn 4, coming down the front stretch to the white flag. Kirby Waistcott in the wall. 4 wide.
Ecker in the wall.
They're still banging off each other. White flag is out.
Good
Benelli
is
upside
flipping.
down.
Josh Norton, we got a big crash. How did they get Pocono? Wow.
Curtis Ecker upside down. 3 cars upside down right there. Josh Norton, Cody Benelli, and Curtis Ecker.
After the white flag, after the white flag, that was at the white flag simultaneously that happened.
Chris Pindell, Andrew Teft, Truth Hope, gonna be the top 3.
Ecker was in the wall. Timothy Eisman's been disqualified.
Eisman disqualified.
Was that an incident, or if that was?
I think it's got to be incident points. He's had a rough one a little bit tonight.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Here comes Chris Pindell out of turn number 3. He's going to pick up the season opening win here at Pocono in the Gen 4 Cup Series over Andrew Teft and Truth Oak.
The chat has gone nuts. Like, holy smokes and holy hell, and there goes the neighborhood. Those are the 3 comments. Yeah,
Absolutely.
That was nuts. We are going to get back to the white flag lap and look at this.
Take a look at this incident here and
let's
see what exactly transpired that caused 3 cars to go barrel rolling down the front stretch coming to the white flag.
Let's get a Curtis Ecker here. This is where it all happened. Did catch that much. We go back a little further than that. We went back to the restart. Just because we can. I looked up and Curtis Ecker was in the wall. That was what I saw. So this is a restart. There's 3 wide. This is where Kinsley Smith tonight, who we were watching this. There's 3 wide incident. Everybody getting everything gathered up. We're gonna roll down the back straightaway.
Just all over the middle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Benelli gets cleared.
This one was it? I know it was the 8 that was in the wall. He goes in. He smacks the wall. The 10 drives off. The 8 comes off the wall, clips the 19. 19 goes over. And then Ecker gets uplifted by the Eisburn, maybe?
Yeah, that was Timothy Eisburn.
He gets stopped, but the 19
Curtis got sent over top of Kirby Waistcott.
Pretty much.
When Timothy Eisburn got up underneath him, he literally lifted him up over top of Kirby Waistcott.
This is, wow. What a roll.
Watch the 8 car here. Up and over Kirby.
Wow.
It's crazy.
John said, "Why did I quit?" Question mark. Brett says the replay is 10 times funnier.
Timothy Eisman's tired trying to race Cody Benelli, and they're still wrecking. Terry Fennell.
Well, yeah, remember this happened.
You know what? That contact.
This happened on the white flag lap.
Yeah, I said they're still racing. That contact that the 92 made with the 50 just a second ago is what got him disqualified. He was good from that wreck, but when he went to go try to pass the 50 car, and they both had damage, and he got into him. That's what got him disqualified.
So yeah, and to be fair, Cody Benelli's gonna get a top 10 out of that.
Yeah.
As well as Aaron Marquis. This race is got red flags all over it for some weird reason or another. I usually get back to the white flag lap and do the interviews, but that being said, let's just I want to do this, and I'm sure that our race leaders are probably going back and looking at this because it happened behind them. just gonna do this little number right. Here. Alright, then just for that, we'll look at our podium finishers here. For our top three is Truth Hoke, Andrew Teft, and Christopher Pendle from third to first. So we'll go ahead and do those interviews.
So I'm going to have to let you handle those. I've got to go. I've got something else popping off in like 5 minutes that I have to get to.
You good, buddy? I got you.
It's the craziness here at Pocono has caused this race to go a little bit longer than we're used to.
Just a little.
But we'll see you guys next week, and hope you enjoyed today's race at Pocono. See you guys later.
Yeah, this is let me find the car. Static view is pretty good. Yeah, I like that one better. It's a pretty good view. Alright. So I'll talk to our top three here. That was not part of this by any means, that I can tell. So we'll pull Truth Hook in here. Truth, congratulations, buddy. Right outside Calamity, finishing in third after starting in fifth. A great run for the double nickel. Tried to double up, not able to do so, but a great podium for you here tonight in the 55. Copy, Truth? Hold that thought for a moment. We'll pull Andrew Tepton. Andrew, congratulations, buddy. Great runner-up finish there for you. Started seventh, able to come home with a second place finish, and the key. What was your key points tonight? Working your way on the tricky triangle to finish in second.
Yeah, it was a big track position night. Just staying out when I could, 2 tires when I could at the end, and it took 4 a couple times at the start, and yeah, just keeping it up front and out of trouble and in the clean air as much as possible. I know there was a lot of stuff going on tonight. I didn't really see much because I just had good track position. I saw a couple guys spin in my mirror, but looking forward to
only part of it.
watching this one back.
Well, there's a few tidbits, some interesting things, and especially the race in general. So, a lot of this is short track racing at its best on 2.5 mile track.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't quite have enough at the end there. I think I had 1 lap fresher rights than Chris, but he was working turn 1 a little bit better than I was. I didn't really catch on to what he was doing till the end, and by that time I had kind of burned off my right front trying to wrap the bottom down there. So good win to him. Congratulations. He ran a really great race.
Hey, it was definitely fun from up here in the booth as well, man. Anybody you'd like to thank help you pick up a P2 finisher today?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for running me clean. There was some stuff out there tonight, but I have no idea. I'm just excited to go back and watch. And I want to thank our servicemen, women, you guys for helping out in the booth. Chantel and Race Control, everybody that tunes in to watch, shows up to race. And if you want to check us out, head on over to racerselite.com. We've got 1 more season to kick off. It's our Super Speedway Series starting next Friday. I believe the date is the 5th off the top of my head. So if you're interested in that, you can see the schedule on the website and find a Discord link on our homepage. Once again, it's racerselite.com. And I believe Truth had his microphone sorted there, but I think he just left the waiting room. Sounded like you guys might have had a hard time hearing him, but I think he's fixed now if he comes back.
Yeah, I was, it wouldn't come up for whatever reason. But cool. Thank you, man. Congratulations on the P2 finish. Enjoy the broadcast of the show. It was fun from the booth, especially throughout the course of the race, and hopefully, just kicking off the season pretty strong with the P2 here, and maybe before too long working on picking up your 2nd championship in a row, but got a ways to go to get there, and this is a great start.
Yeah, looking forward to battling it out with Chris. He's really tough, and I think it's going to be real close between us. It was going to be real close on Wednesday last season too, but he had to miss a race, and was looking forward to battling that one out. He's always fun to race around, super clean, respectful. So big shout out to him, and hope he enjoys.
Most definitely. Let's you celebrate your P2 finish, and good luck in the upcoming season opener.
Thanks, guys.
Alright, Andrew Tuff picking up the runner-up spot. Let's see if we can find. I think Truth dipped out. We'll see. We'll check in with our race winner, Christopher Pindo, and then we'll see if Truth pops back in. But Chris, congratulations on a race win victory there. Come out of the box fast and kind of showed everybody that you weren't one to mess with tonight. So, congrats on hanging out and keeping things clean.
Yeah, appreciate it. I think this is like my only second race in the Gen 4, I think. I think the other race was at a Talladega, so I did a little bit of practicing before the race. These cars are wicked freaking loose, man. They are everywhere, but I don't know how I got the pole tonight, and then I just found a rhythm there in the early middle race when we wasn't under caution. Like 1 and 3 I had down pretty good, and I was able to get good drive off corners, but 2 I struggled a little bit in a tunnel turn. That's what I was telling Andrew. He beat me in a tunnel turn, but man, I'll take it for a win. I'll take a win anytime for Misfits, and way to start off the season strong, I guess.
Yeah, most definitely. And somebody's got to be able to hold back Andrew a little bit there, so it'll be a good points battle throughout the course of the year. I'm sure it'll be fun to see and watch for you guys.
Yeah. I do want to say my teammate Truth, he was up here with you guys. He told me to let you all know that he wasn't having no problems in Discord, so he don't know why you guys couldn't hear him. But yeah, I would congrats him on a 3rd place finish. He actually, that last restart, talked to me into not taking the outside, because I was going to take the outside and help him get a draft and a good run to the corner. But he's like, no, you run your race, you do your way, so I'm glad he talked me into doing that, because I was really going to try to help my teammate there, and who knows what could have happened. So man, this was a good race tonight. Good fun race, good clean race for the most part.
Well, all bets are off and the white flag flies, so
Yep, that's what he said too. He's like, it's Green-White-Checkered. You better be doing your thing, drive your race, and I did. So
okay. Yeah, if Truth wants to come in and try an interview, I'll pull him back up. That's fine. Yeah. But yeah, it was a good race. Very interesting. A lot of action. It was not short of that by any means, and a great run for you to qualify pole and come in here and have a great performance and work well with the teams and gotta pull the checkered flag, man. Congrats on the race win and not being part of the calamity on the white flag.
Oh yeah. That's clean arrows key tonight, and being out front was my friend. So or at least being up front was my friend. So yeah, it was a good race. I enjoyed it. And we'll go get them next week too, hopefully. If not, then I think next week, I don't even know where we're at next week, but yeah, I'm looking forward to running next week and seeing what I can do, and hopefully one of us Misfit guys are in victory lane again.
Well, I'd like to thank you, pick up the race win.
Just Andrew for letting me join last minute, and then thank him for doing this league and putting it all on. You guys broadcasting it, obviously. I tell y'all every time I get a chance to talk to you, and thank you everybody watching. Thanks the guys I race with, good group of guys, clean, respectful, and thanks Misfits, my Misfit guys. They put up with me all the time, and my buddy TJ Lane, who does my paints. Like I said, he didn't do mine this race. I wasn't running one of his, but hopefully in the near future I'll be running all his, and Great Lake Sims and all those guys. So we'll party a little bit and then get ready for next week or next Tuesday in the trucks.
Okay, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Thanks, man.
All right, I'll give it a moment here, see if Truth's gonna come back in here. Let's give everybody a chance. Alrighty. So I'm going to roll the creds here. Do want to thank all the viewers for tuning in tonight on Racers Elite Network and Hardy Sports TV. Y'all been awesome. Let's take a look at our full filter rundown. So Christopher Pindle gets the win, 41 laps led. Andrew Tepp comes home second. For Chicken Coop Racing third is Truth Hook for the Misfits as well. Coming home fourth is Kinsley Smith. Fifth is Brandon Puffinbarger. Sixth is Tony Lane. Seventh, Dylan Sager. Eighth is Kirby Wainscott. Ninth, Cody Benelli. Running out the top 10 is Aaron Marquis. 11th is Curtis Ecker. 12th, Josh Norton Jr. 13th is Troy Thomas. 14th is Terry Fennell. Coming home 15th is Timothy Eisburn. 16th, Dennis Kane. 17th, John Stidham. 18th is Barry Nelson. Pocono Raceway, 76 laps ended up being the total distance after 75 scheduled green flag laps. Green flag lead changes were 7 with 8 different leaders, 21 total laps with 7 cautions. Tony Lane was a hard charger up 9 spots, so a great debut for him. Christopher Pindle had the most laps out of 41. Christopher Pindle also had the fastest lap, 53.439, and was also the pole, so congrats to him on that. We will see you guys next time here on the Racers Elite Networks. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend.